Okay, I'm back on with the video. I'm taking a 10-minute break from my shitty job. Sitting here. I'm already getting tired. It's like the day's already dragging, and I just want to go home and get some sleep. You know, it takes a lot to get up and come to a job you care absolutely nothing about. But yeah, I think the collective is some. You know, they're so stupid. It's like they have these really stupid ideas. They think that, you know, I have to do a certain thing in a certain order, and they actually make no provisions in their stupid plans. It's so ridiculous. The only thing I'm saying is that, you know, what I'm planning on doing is I definitely need to secure employment, and then I have to pursue legal divorce proceedings, and then I can basically get on with my life. And, you know, like I said, I will still remain friends with Piggy, but I just want my freedom, you know, and I definitely need my space. I don't want to be a roommate with anybody. That will create a lot of nervousness. That will create a lot of fear in me. Right now, I need to be by myself, and this is something I cannot emphasize enough. I need to be alone, okay? Because right now, everybody's a perp to me, and to even think about cohabitating with somebody, I kept thinking about getting a roommate at first, okay? That was something that I really considered. But the more I think about it, that makes me sick, okay? I need to be in a house all by myself, like a little apartment. It'll only be me, so I can do with the one-bedroom apartment would be fine for me. I just need to be alone. That's just the bare bottom line. I mean, just anything else is just making me sick to my stomach. So, you know, I deal with a lot of this, you know. I get sick looking at the people at work, and I saw the secretary today, the owner and everything, and I can be cordial and everything, but, you know, to me, in the back of my mind, these people are no different than clucksters. I mean, that's just how it is, and I can't see it any other way. So, I mean, and I don't have any problem throwing that in their face if I had to, because, like I said, you know, this shit should have never happened in the first place. I'm the one who's working at a disadvantage and against my will. So, yeah, you know, Bruce's family, the whole thing is just so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. And I'm ready to move on, you know. So, I think I've said that enough times, but it's, and I decided I'm not putting any unnecessary pressure on myself. Like, I was going through this guilt feeling about not going to work, because I've been the kind of person who's always been to work. Always. Like I said, in the past, I've never, you know, it would be hard for me to even take vacation days. I was a model employee, and hopefully one day I will go back to being that way. But for now, because I see that this job is not, this is a major disadvantage to me, and it's worthless. I mean, it has absolutely no value at all, okay, other than to say, well, you know, I was working, or I can say, well, and everybody knows what I've been doing, so there's really no point to even discuss it. So it's just stupid. So the situation that they put in place was not really one that was well thought out. Now, as far as Steve Lyles is concerned, you know, I've sent him a few texts since then. I haven't heard anything from him. You know, I figure I will touch base since I was thinking about him a few weeks. I haven't heard anything from him. And regardless, it's like, if they were thinking that I was going to somehow connect with him and then immediately, I don't know how that works, what they were thinking. But the thing is, it's like, it's just stupid. I mean, the whole thing is stupid. I at this point, I'm just glad that I've made a decision to move on, okay? I don't want to remember any of these people. I want brand new people in my life. I want to contact new people. I do believe that this, I kind of was thinking that this must be some sort of, it's almost divine. I would classify it as divine. Why would I classify it as divine? Because this happens to a lot of people, and they're standing around not knowing what's going on with them. And I too really didn't know what was going on with them. But what I'm saying is, they don't understand the administrative part of it. They don't understand that they have rights. They don't know how to defend themselves, and they're not really concentrating and looking back on all the things that were occurring that led up to all this. Okay, so in a sense, if this was to happen, I do believe it happened to the right person, even though it totally sucks, because I fully understand why this should have never happened. You know, I fully understand that I'm right in this. And so many other targeted individuals, they're so knocked down and so boggled. Their brain is literally scrambled. I will tell you, this program will scramble your brain. It will scramble your brain because Why you're sitting here looking for a job, why you're constantly getting nervous, why people are putting unnecessary pressure on you, why you're fighting for your life. And believe me, you're fighting for your life because they are putting you in a situation that you don't want to be in. It goes against everything that you believe in. It just, everything is wrong, and they're forcing you into a life that is terrifying to you, and you're literally breaking down. You're losing everything that matters to you. You're losing your job. You're losing your money. You're losing. Some people. I lost my vehicle. Okay, and then had to replace it with a vehicle that to me is like substandard. So you lose everything. And, and then they sit there and they put this situation in place where they offer you an alternative, which is not to your benefit, not to your liking, not something that you would even remotely consider. And if it doesn't work out, then a lot of these people end up homeless. You know what I mean? And I fully understand. I understand more so what it means to be a targeted individual and the gang stalking and how it relates to employment. And so I plan on doing something about it. You know what I mean? And so I do believe that it was divine, because if this was going to happen to somebody, which it did, it happens to a lot of people, but I do believe that the reason why this happened to me, there's something divine about it. I truly do believe that, because too many people are using this religious thing as an excuse to kill off people, or they feel justified in isolating people, or they're doing, evil things in the name of God. And, I want to shed light on this. I really do. I want to start the ball rolling. I want to talk about it. I want to bring awareness, and I think I'm the best person to do it. So, I'm going to be looking for work very soon. I think probably in the next few weeks I'm going to do it. I do not want roommates. I don't want roommates. I'm not moving in with anybody. I don't want to see my family again. I don't want to see my family ever again. I don't want to see them. I don't want to be in their house. I don't want anything to do with them. So if that was a collective plan, that needs to be scrapped. And I know this mess is going to reach Karen Johnson. It's going to reach Steve Murray. I need to break away. I'm having a lot of issues. I'm upset and fearful that they put me in this situation in the first place. So there is no family, okay? Maria needs to move on, okay? And that's the best thing for me. And I think that because you did something that was against my will in the first place, then you need to be completely compliant and just deal with it, okay? Because I'm breaking ties with the collective 100%. Sadly, my family aligned with the collective. They were a part of the collective. I will never trust them again. Trust is gone. So anyway, let me go back to my shitty job and deal with these people. Actually, I'm not going to deal with these people. I'm going to sit and finish what I had to do. But just trying to take it easy today. The less interaction I have with them, the better off I'll be. So wrapping up this video. Take care.